Marcelo Gutierrez, 2 years away from this sport. 5th at the World Championships though, in UCI downhill. World Cup podiums along the way. Fastest qualifier. What can he do today? Here we go, Marcelo Gutierrez then. Looking to take the win here at Red Bull. Cerro Abajo.
Gonna get his redemption back after 3 years not racing here. The first part he did was super fast, really fast.
On that downhill bike.
That might be the advantage here now. Camilo Sanchez set up the fastest time on a DH bike. Marcelo is on a DH bike. And I believe he's got something in the tank, what he wants to show us.
Oh yeah, he's gonna know what he needs to do. He knows that time, how much time he's got to find. He'll be pulling on all that World Cup experience, hard on the pedals there. And one of the most powerful riders ever in World Cup downhill, I would say.
You can see that he is hard on pedals and he's going really fast.
Colombian muscle.
Oh, he is pushing. This is something else.
Look at this then. He's taking, you've got to think he's tearing the legs off everyone up there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Look at the power of the man. Gutierrez has lost nothing in the 2 years away from racing.
Electricity for the whole Bogota.
His dad Brisanyo will be watching.
Oh, that was a little bit sketchy.
Right on the very, very edge of that landing ramp.
Really tight to the side of the track, but still, it's really fast. And I think we're getting to the Colombian battle in between Velez, Sanchez, and Gutierrez.
I think you're right. Has won this race before, actually, in 2019. Second here to Philip Bulk, all the way back in 2012. When I think the event was called Red Bull Devotas, Monserrate. Oh, fast down there.
That's
so punishing, even for a downhill bike.
You can see he's having the skills from DH World Cup, and as you can see how his bike works, it's working perfectly well.
And I've been told that he is on about the same pace as our leader at the moment, Camilo Sanchez. Well, he will be nervous in the bottom. And there's Sanchez's split time, that 3:18.08. It was a 4:30.84 as he crossed the line.
Yeah, Marcelo went through the corners here in the steep part really well, really fast, and I think he light up the fire inside of him.
He looks. There's rain on them steps.
Oh, there's rain.
There's rain on them steps. It's raining. Oh, this could change everything. It won't take much rain to make this super slippery. And you can see the drops there on the ground.
Oh, you better hurry up. You better hurry up, man.
He's rushing. He is going as fast as he can in this afternoon. Not only to beat the clock, but to beat the rain coming down. Oh, Gutierrez through this village. Hard on the pedals again. So much horsepower this man produces when he turns those pedals.
Definitely in this time when it starts raining, you have to be really careful on the wooden part where, for example, Adrian Loren crashed.
Yeah.
This is going to be crucial not to break there and go straight.
I'm trying to look at the track and see if further down
it's raining a lot. It's raining.
Yeah.
It's raining a lot now.
Oh, it takes that tyre line across the top of the rock there. Sanchez looks on at the bottom. This young man, the other Colombian as well.
It's wet.
It's wet, you're right.
It's wet. Oh, man.
This is incredible from Gutierrez there.
This section, careful, careful.
On the brakes there, gently.
Nice.
He did a lot of the braking on the first part there, on the ramp actually, on the takeoff. Yeah. Sanchez is getting hugged at the bottom like he might have won this thing. Do they know something we don't?
I guess as you can see the ground, it's already wet, and on the split of Marcelo, he was flying the whole run. He was going pretty well, but you can see on the split that he just cannot keep the pace of Sanchez because of the rain.
That's right. So Gutierrez fighting on valiantly, but a slick track is going to make things almost impossible for him. Still an amazing run though, isn't it? Great to see Marcelo Gutierrez back racing and looking this good.
Yeah, it's amazing to see.
Look at the rain.
Such a shame for... It was question of 4 minutes, 3 minutes. 3 minutes later and he would be fine, but...
Whoa!
Oh, that's wild.
Wild down there.
Wild, man.
Well, Gutierrez showing us he's lost none of his World Cup pace then while he's been away from this sport. And it's going to be a good attacking run. He's done nothing wrong. The rain has come down. He crosses the line in third place. The Colombian in the start hut. And like all these riders, a huge amount of national pride at stake here today.
Juan Velez, he's the guy from Manizales, Colombia, riding for Chiguero, who's at the same time builder of the track. And I just saw him coming almost from nowhere because I didn't notice this guy. And like 1 month ago, he won one of the toughest races in urban racing in Manizales, Urbano de Manizales, in a big style, I would say. So he was there with a great style, great efforts, and no mistakes.
And he's going to bring a lockout. Is he just reaching for the lockout?
That was definitely it.
So he's gone down, pushed a button on there, or a switch right on the edge there to lock or semi-lock out that rear suspension on that bike. So instead of it going up and down as he pedals, it should see him go forwards more. And it's good. It's a good effort from Velez on this climb.
Yeah, by what his body language says, it looks really good. He's used to it. He lives in a high altitude, so he's training in big heights. So he knows what it takes to race in the heights like this.
Enduro bike at the moment for this man.
Oh, impressive also in the enduro bike, almost.
Oh my goodness me! Well, it doesn't get much more exciting than that. A full
that's
two-wheel slide there. Incredible control to hold on to that.
That was wild.
Big movement.
But it was a save of a day until now.
Really was.
Save of a day.
So far, so good. This man really moving. Putting everything into it.
Oh, so this is the first guy who pedaled through the tunnel. He did one pedal stroke in there. Usually we saw guys sitting down there on the seat to save some energy, and Juan Velez did the pedal stroke.
Yeah,
that means something.
And I can tell, I've just been told actually that on that pedal at the top, that uphill section, he took 2 seconds out of Pedro Burns. Still not at split number one. That 3:25.85 may actually be under threat then from Juan Velez here. Oh, doubling down there.
He's enjoying the run. Usually you're dying in this position. Oh!
Look at that back end getting wayward again. Oh, unclipping. How's the arms and legs feeling at this point? Bearing in mind he's only about halfway down.
At this point, you don't even know that you have those arms and legs.
Is it really that bad?
They're becoming like just stiff and like not ready to use. It's just done.
Really? It's that bad, yeah.
It's like the level of like being desperate here on this track. It's completely putting this feeling to the next level.
And Velez having to sit down there, perhaps actually just putting that dropper down. But Velez, you know, this is an impressive run from this man.
Oh, definitely. He's
really
pushing.
attacking.
What is he doing?
Whoa! Oh my goodness!
What was this line?
Wowee! Let it run and gapped out. Incredible.
This is the line where we talked in past about. We never tried it because it was too dangerous.
And he's up by nearly 6 seconds. Oh, so Velez on the run of his life here.
Definitely.
These Colombian riders will go a little bit further than anyone else today, I get the feeling.
He means business. He put all the money on the table right now.
Hard to beat him, Thomas. These locals, eh? Well, this is incredible. So Burns with that 4:39.22. Remember, that's quicker than any of the qualifying runs we had here earlier today. And Velez holding that speed, making that enduro bike work.
And he was having already, until now, so many tricky moments. Like, it's hard to beat him, and it seems like it's hard to kill him, too.
That's right. Sends it down the big step down.
Oh, whipping, enjoying the run.
Scrubbing these big jumps as well, and goes in that drainage ditch.
Oh, yeah, he knows the lines. He knows the lines.
Holds a good line out.
Perfect line.
Doubling as well. Well, there's no shortage of energy for this man then. So Velez is certainly going to go fastest as he crosses the line. With a 4:32, nearly 7 seconds into the green. A massive run for the Colombian. And here he is then. A man you told me may go further than anyone else to win this afternoon. It was an all-out run in qualifying. This Colombian will be desperate to win this afternoon. What's he going to do?
You could hear Paquito is his nickname. No one calls him different than Paquito in Colombia. Definitely one of the fastest guys out there, and if he's going to be able to hold it together, because he usually makes a mistake, but if he's going to be holding it together, he's going to be unbeatable. He's pushing so hard.
On that downhill bike, and as you said, just 1.7 off Gutierrez in that qualifier, with a big mistake, though, that we saw. Oh, doubling down there. Well, dynamic and aggressive so far, then, from the Colombian.
Oh, yeah, that's correct. He did a mistake there.
That's right. That's right. And look at the pace of him there.
He will be pushing.
Whoa, rested.
Look at him on the straight here, because he is all smart. Smart. That was a smart move.
And now he's going to get on the gas. I haven't seen anyone pedal like this, you know.
He is pushing like crazy. It's a powerhouse.
The want of winning this race, driving him to the top of this climb. And the track has dried a little from qualifying, I think. They were actually sliding up there. They were pedaling so hard. Back end.
Dude, when these guys going, the watts are all over the place. Too fast? That was really too fast.
Fourth here last year.
Made a turn.
And he's going to push for the winter date. He's going to put everything into this run as he is so far.
It will be something for a Colombian rider to beat Marcelo, because Marcelo is just such a big star in Colombia and such a big star of mountain biking industry. And these guys are always taking like kind of like a little, or not little, but big challenge. To beat Marcelo would be something for, especially for Camilo, I would say. And he's pushing hard to make it happen.
Absolutely.
And I think he's on a good way.
Well, I can tell you, I've been told he is very close to that time at the moment, the leading time at the moment from Juan Velez. So it's looking to me like this man is on one. Sanchez.
Mistake.
But not a big one.
Not a big one, but it shows how much he's pushing.
He's pushing hard. Still doubling these steps up. On the brakes early there, holds that tight line.
Nice
I mean, he's riding intelligently from what I've seen of it.
Really nice.
Aggressive where he needs to be. And perhaps just backing off a little bit in other spots. Whoa.
Camilo is really on pace.
Get those pedals in there.
If there is something was going to be dangerous for time of Velez, it's Camilo Sanchez flying down.
Yeah. And Gutierrez will be at the top. He'll have the benefit of knowing this man's time, of course. If it is faster than Velez is, we'll find out that split now. Getting ever closer, 320 by Velez. But this man barely put a wheel wrong so far and has attacked every centimetre of this track. Around the back of that rock. What do you think, Thomas?
That's the question. Now it doesn't look like it's going to work, but, or if it's going to work, it's going to be super tight. Really, really tight.
Well,
yeah, he's there. He's there.
Oh, he's up by 2 seconds then.
Whoa.
Wow, so Sanchez, look at this. The Colombian would love to win this race, and he's doing everything right so far. Ahead of Velez by nearly 2 seconds.
I believe that Camilo will be flying at the bottom of the track. He's a really physically strong guy. His fitness is absolutely next level.
Yeah.
And he knows how to ride these fast sections with a lot of jumps. I think he can gain his advantage against Velez there. I believe it.
And he might be in better. There's Adrian Aron. Yeah. And he might be in better shape down the bottom because of that downhill bike. He might have saved a little bit. And
now that's to the words like.
So scrubs hard off that drop. And he's on to the last straight now. 432 by Velez is going to be under massive pressure from Camilo Sanchez. Doesn't go in the little drainage ditch there, last turn.
Hold it together, hold it together.
Pedaling desperately out of that one as well. So Sanchez on a great run here. What's it going to be? 427, 428. Here comes Sanchez, and he goes fastest. 1.5 seconds into the green then for the Colombian, with just one man left at the top. We have got a race on our hands here this afternoon. Wow.